Coming up on this program, we show you how to get connected. Find out how to choose an internet service provider. Discover the newest form of communication, electronic mail.
Ways down and ready to ride. One by one, billion by billion, been holding up half the sky. Raise your hand if you're ready and willing, if you know it's time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a girl on time. Time for
Hello, hello, hello. Happy Tuesday to everybody out there. What color will you be, Adam? Purple. Cellulite Yoga Pants is always lovely to see you. Hi, Nancy. I hope that everybody is doing so great on this, what can only be called a Taco Tuesday. Will John be pink? No, not today. Today is not your day. Hi, Patrick. Nice to see you. Appreciate that. Brooklyn pink. Brooklyn's pink. We love it. Thank you guys so much for being here. It's 3 o'clock on my coast by my ocean. Erica's at the doctor's. Doctor, listen to Erica, please. Make sure you listen to Miss Erica. That's all I can say, Erica, without violating HIPAA. And I know that's a really big thing in America. Don't violate HIPAA. Anyways, I hope everybody's doing well. I have done some incredible things today. Incredible. Incroyable. Anyways, we might talk a little bit more about that later. We might even see a little bit about that later. As you would always know, something had to be revolved around baking, so I've already baked today. Take that as you may. Anyways, okay, let's travel by floozy powder. Hi, John. Oh, I won't be too long today. Maybe an hour. I don't know. I already scratched my boob. There's a scratch mark on my boob. Oh, your counselor, so she better listen to you. Oh, yes. Yes, that's right. Agree. You know, have we told this story before that I've had, and this is actually, I'm just going to be honest, this is appropriate for a therapist to do, but it still hurts you in the moment when the therapist is like, you know, I really don't think that we can continue to see each other. I'm not comfortable with, like, the things that you want to talk about. So if that doesn't tell you I'm fucked up, then I don't know what will. But let's go ahead. Where is that thing? Crickets, ladies and gentlemen, crickets. Well, that's because I'm here alone. So that would make sense. Oh my god, I have it. I guess this is it.
All of its content, specifically the default order and suit for modification of support order and to confirm support arrearage, which was signed on or about May 26th of 2022, as well as the petition for confirmation of child support review order pending before the court from January of 2025, which does contain the survey as a signature.
This court will take judicial notice of all documents within the court's file, specifically the order to be modified. It is entitled Default Order and Suit for Modification of Support Order and to confirm support arrearage. This order was signed on or about May 26, 2022. This court will further take judicial notice of the attached proposed order entitled Child Support Review Order, Confirmation of Arrears and Modification. where a negotiation conference was held on or about January 13th, 2025. It's an attachment, excuse me, to the petition for confirmation of non-agreed child support review order that is before the court today.
Your Honor, may I have permission to share screen?
Yes, ma'am.
State is now sharing what has been marked. Oops.
Oops.
I don't know why it keeps giving me the wrong, it shares the
Ma'am,
wrong screen.
ma'am, that is so bad. I don't know what it was, but the second I heard that oops, that's like hearing a doctor say oops. Do you know how terrible that is? Donald? Donald? Do you know? Ahoy. Ahoy hoy, Donald. Do you know how terrible it is to have somebody ask permission to do something? The permission is granted, and then the next word out of their mouth is oops. Also, William asked earlier what kind of content. Oh my god, I'm a little scared again. Ma'am,
Is it showing our Exhibit A, Judge?
I don't know.
Yes, ma'am.
Should I
Okay.
block
State
it
is
or
now sharing what's
something?
been marked as State's Exhibit A for identification.
I don't
A notice
know.
of hearing which was sent to the last known email address for
Don't
Mr.
say
Reyes,
it.
providing him notice of today's Zoom
Please.
hearing time and the details on how to log in. State would request that State's A for identification be admitted as State's A.
Ms. Garcia, do you have an objection with this document being admitted into evidence, ma'am?
If you could unmute
She
yourself,
don't
Ms.
know.
Garcia.
Oh,
I'm
no, I don't.
unmuted.
Okay, State's A admitted, thank you.
State will stop sharing at this time, and State calls Ashley Garcia.
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Garcia, you attended a child support review conference with our office back in January, on January 13th of 2025, is that right?
Yes,
And at that time, we did some proposed orders modifying Mr. Reyes's child support obligation.
yes,
And those calculations were based on his representations that he was not currently working, is that right?
according to him, that's correct.
And you requested this hearing because you have a different opinion, is that right?
Yes,
Do you believe he's working?
yes.
And where do you think he works?
He's self-employed.
Doing what?
He does modifications to systems, cars, sound modifications, light modifications. He tents houses, he tents
Tints.
businesses, window tint.
And how do you know that's the type of work he does?
Because he has a page where he promotes his business, and also I've helped him promote his business when I helped him stay here for a little bit.
When times are
Last
good,
summer.
people tell you
Okay, so as
things.
recently as summer of 2025, you were helping him get jobs for this business?
That's correct. He
Okay.
stayed here for a little while and he asked me to help him with that.
And how long have you been, are you aware of that he's been doing this type of work?
Since he was around 19, 20 years old, more or less.
Okay. And you mentioned promoting his business. What, does he operate under a business name or is it just his name?
It's under his wife's Facebook page. She'll promote it for him, just like I did.
His wife? Hold the phone. This is a child support hearing, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is. Is she a new wife or an old wife? Oh my god, spill the tea, Ashley. Spill it. Also, thank you, Vicky. I appreciate that. I don't think I'm still losing weight, but I am also very active walking still. Sort of. Are we in throuple territory? It could be. I think we're in trouble territory. Donald, just change one of those letters. We're in trouble territory. I don't know about throuple. I know about trouble. Actually, I do know about throuple. Hard.
Called Big YNR.
And Ms. Garcia, the testimony needs to come from you. If someone else is giving you information, they need to leave the room.
No, I'm getting his, what is it called? His card information here. I just don't know what it's called. Give me just a moment. It's called the YNR tint. Now I guess they changed the name. I'm not getting it from someone else. I'm getting it from his media page.
I could hear someone else whispering, which is why I was concerned, ma'am.
Oh no, my daughter's getting ready for work, so she's telling my son to eat.
Ms. Garcia,
Also could be me whispering.
has there been another business name that it was previously operating under that you were aware of?
Big Boss. Big_boss.
And you mentioned that this is being
Big
promoted
boss,
through his wife's
baby!
Facebook, is that right?
That's correct.
And how do you know that this is his business and not him working under his wife's business?
Because he's the one that does the jobs. He's the one that does everything.
I understand he's doing the work, but how is it that you know he is the owner of the business and not
Because
an
it's under his
employee?
name. YNR is Janet and Rick.
Okay, so it is with him and another person?
I don't know, to be honest.
Okay,
Yeah,
you had
Nat.
said that YNR is through him and another
Those
person.
are their initials. I don't know whose name the business is under. I just know he has a business that he's running.
And when you helped him out
With
last
his
summer,
wife.
how was it that you were helping him out?
Getting him jobs through Facebook Marketplace.
So you were assisting and promoting similar
know,
to how the
Donald, I
wife is
just
promoting through her
bought a
Facebook
gallon of
page?
ice cream.
That's correct, ma'am.
And do you know whether or not any of those promotions as a result of your posts were successful in getting him any sort of business?
Yes, ma'am.
And how do you know that?
Because people reached out to me, I got him the jobs, and he went to the jobs.
I was there first, Judge. I was there doing the thing that she does now, baby. That's what she's saying. Also, thank you, Courtney.
And do you have
hi,
any
Emmy.
idea how much he was making from these jobs?
Yes, ma'am. Around 150 a job, minimum.
Okay. Do you have any idea of how much he was making in an average week?
Around 3,500, 2,000 to $3,500.
A week?
So now 2,000 to 30.
Hold on. A week? The hustle. The absolute fucking hustle. No wonder he's not in court. He's fucking busy working, apparently. Maybe she means a month. You think she means a month? How many people need tinting? It's a one-time business. It's not even a repeat client business. Even if you do a business as windows. A dealership, maybe. A dealership, maybe. Now, she's talking a month, right? I love that, Sassy. Make that in a week. Yes. I love the hustle. I respect it. Absolutely. But I feel like it's wrapped once, MB. It's wrapped once, unless you want to change it. You have to be word of mouth. Maybe I guess Texas is big enough. It's just like a constant thing of people. Oh, a nurse practitioner. Yes. First of all, thank you for your absolute service. Secondly, I hope they pay you even more than you get. That don't make no sense. More than you, I hope they pay you lots. That's it. Anyways, second, detailing, yes. But this is not detailing. She said tinting. Tinting is different. Detailing, sure. You're real good. You can get lots of business. But tinting? I don't know. That's why I'm saying it. That's a hustle.
3,500 a week?
Yes, ma'am. He gets 2 to 3
A
jobs a
week?
day, minimum.
2 to 3 is still $450. Well, is it $450? Hold on. 150, 150, 150. That's 450 a day times. Is he working 7 days a week? That's like 2,800. I'm bad at math, but that is. It sounds like maybe we know that he makes that money, but we just choose to believe that the Tintin business is real good. The things you can do behind black tint. MB. I thought it was more like perhaps a door-to-door sales position. You know what I mean? Door-to-door sales.
And how do you
Allegedly.
know this?
Because I got him jobs, ma'am.
How many jobs were you getting him in an average week?
I would say around 6, 7.
So how is it that you know he was making the 2,000 to 3,500 per week on average?
Because it's around $150 to $200 depending on the car.
And if you were able to assist him with 5 or 6 a week, we're just trying to figure out how it is that you know there was that much in a given week so that the judge can consider that in determining whether or not to modify the proposed child support obligation.
Because he was charging 150 to 200 jobs a day, he gets around 2 to 3 jobs a day. So that's around $300 a day minimum.
Yeah, I just said
Plus, if he gets any lighting fixtures, any of that, that's another 1,000 to 2,000 per job.
math ain't mathin', man.
So if he gets systems, if he gets sound systems, any lighting fixtures, any lighting alterations to the car, stuff like that, that's when he charges around 1,000 to 2,000 per job.
Did you ever assist him with any sort of invoicing or
No.
receipts?
He does it all cash.
Before we move on to some other issues in order to calculate, is there anything else you want the judge to consider or see with regards to how much he's making?
I don't have any receipts, no, because he does it all cash.
Okay, so my question for you is whether you had anything to support what your
Yeah, you would
testimony
tell
to
me how
date.
much to charge, or you would tell me how much to tell them.
And do you have anything that you wanted to show the judge today to support this?
I have his page. I have his Facebook page. So I'm not sure what you're relating to when you say support what, which part? The part where he has a Facebook page, the part where,
It is whatever you want to show the judge. If there's anything
yes,
you
I
want to
do.
show the judge, then that is your
Yes.
answer. Judge, may Ms. Garcia have permission to share her screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, shit.
How do I do
Mr.
that?
There should
How
be
do
an
you do that?
option if
I
you
don't
don't
know.
see it directly below where you're at. There should be 3 dots. When you
Mhm.
select that, you should have the option to share screen. It may be green and have an upward arrow.
Is it sharing?
Not yet, ma'am.
No.
I definitely believe that she ran his online business. Oh, eat my words.
Is it showing?
Yeah.
Yes, we see
What kind of apps we got on
your
there?
Zoom meeting. We see what's on your phone.
So this is the Facebook page that they have, and all the cars that they do in the house.
I would never do this on my phone.
And that's his wife's name,
Under
Yana
his wife's
Reyes.
name. Yes. These are all the cars he does in a week 2 weeks. He does a bunch of cars. That's why I say that's where I'm getting the 2,000 or 3,500 from, because minimum it's 150 to $300, all depending on the type of car and windows
And
and
are
the
these,
percentage of the film.
are these being uploaded by the user Yanis Reyes or by someone else?
That's correct. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know who manages their account. I can't talk on who's uploading the pictures.
Is there anything else you want the judge to see?
Nope, that's all. This is the business card right here. That's him. I mean, there's a bunch of pictures with him on there. Y'all can look at the page if you want. That's his business right there.
Ms. Garcia, do you have what the last post, when that was on this particular?
I don't, to be honest. I have them blocked, so I don't go on there. This is a screen recording that my daughter sent me.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Can I stop sharing now?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Ms. Garcia, do you have any health or dental insurance available for the child through an employer or any other source?
Yes, ma'am, I do. I have vision, dental, and hearing. I'm sorry, vision, dental, medical as well.
And that's through your employer?
That's correct.
And the cost to insure the only minor child before the court is roughly how much?
So there's 2 children. It's Ian and it's Jodeci, and it's around $80 bi-weekly per paycheck.
To insure both of those children?
That's correct.
Okay, now the oldest child is actually no longer 18 or enrolled in high school, is that right?
That's correct.
Okay, so the only child support we can address here is for the child under the
Right,
age
but
of 18.
Right, but this has been carried over since 2025, since we weren't in agreement with that, just to make that noted on the case.
That is all
That was
clear in our,
before she turned 18.
that is all clear within the petition for confirmation that was filed and the judge already took judicial notice of. But you are still providing insurance for her, is that right?
That's correct.
And that $80 per pay period, that is just for medical, or does it include
It
the
includes
health, the
everything,
dental?
everything,
And what is everything?
dental and vision.
Do you know roughly how much the dental or vision costs are?
I don't know, to be honest. Preventative services are covered, but aside from that, I know there's a $7,000 deductible combined. I'm not sure. Regardless, I have to pay everything
And I'm sorry, I meant
till I
more,
reach that deductible.
I meant more the monthly amount, that $80. How much of it is just for the health, or do you know how
I
much, what the
don't.
breakdown?
I don't know how the breakdown goes.
As far as you're aware, does he have any other children under the
No.
age of 18?
No,
And with regards to the proposed judgments and payment plans on the judgments, do you have any objections with those proposed orders being confirmed by the court here today?
I'm not sure what orders, ma'am.
The hearing you requested was because you opposed our proposed child support review order from January of 2025 that alleged he had arrears as of December 31st, 2024 in the amount of $20,988.49. And we suggested that be paid back at a rate of $170 monthly. Are you in agreement with that judgment and that payment plan being entered as a
No, I
court's
think
order
it's
here
too
today?
little. No, I'm not
How
in
much are
agreement.
you requesting that he pay that judgment back at? Or is it the judgment you're not in agreement with?
I don't know, to be honest. I'm not an attorney for this. All of this is new for me. I'm not sure how or what, but I just know that $170 doesn't cut it. I'd say $300 minimum a week.
You're asking that he pay the judgment back at $300 weekly in addition to current child support obligations?
That is correct.
So that would be $1,300 monthly you're requesting?
Yes, ma'am.
She ain't gonna get
Leave
that.
that there.
And there was also a cash medical judgment proposed in the amount of $17,528.41 as of December 31st. We propose that that be paid back at $148 monthly. Are you in agreement with that payment plan, or are you asking for something different there?
That's fine.
Is there anything else you want to make sure that the judge is aware of here today before we ask her to make rulings on your requests?
Okay.
Are you there, Ms. Garcia?
Oh, I thought I got muted. What was the question?
Is there anything else you want the judge to consider before
no,
we
that's
ask her to
all.
make a ruling?
That's all.
Once the judge makes a ruling, we'll draft an order that reflects her ruling along with some findings. Are you okay if we submit that order directly to the court and just ensure that you receive a copy? Or do you want an opportunity to review it before it goes to the judge?
That's fine. You can just submit it.
Pass witness.
Any other witnesses?
State rest and close.
Okay, go ahead.
Your Honor, the state is requesting that the child support review order be confirmed as submitted with the proposed judgments and payments on those judgments as recited on the record, as we believe those to be a reasonable amount, which do include step-ups for as children emancipate for larger payments towards the arrearages. We do ask that the non-disclosure that was granted for Mr. Reyes also continue in effect. As for the child support obligation, it was set based on a minimum wage presumption. The state has no other witnesses to provide any evidence of income. The state would ask the court to take into consideration Ms. Garcia's testimony here today and make the appropriate rulings with regard to child support. If the court were to modify the child support obligation, the state's proposal would be that it be entered pursuant to the child support review order for $276 from April 1st, 2025 until the first child emancipated, and then stepping down to $221 in May of 2025 through March of 2026, and make any modification based on Ms. Garcia's testimony. I have calculated what child support would be based as best as I could based on the testimony provided and evidence provided as to income that's being solicited under Mr. Reyes's wife's account. And I calculate child support obligation with an average gross self-employed rate of $2,750 monthly. Guideline calculation for one child before the court would be $430 per month. The state would also ask that the court order Ms. Garcia to keep the child enrolled in the health insurance available for the child through her employer, and that Mr. Reyes now be ordered to pay a cash medical support obligation in the amount of $86.67, the pro rata share for cost of insuring the minor child before the court. And this does change by about $30 from what was included within the child support review order. And the state asked the court to confirm all other portions of the proposed child support review order as on file.
So does that include the dental as well?
Because she wasn't able to provide a breakdown, yes, it's
Okay.
all of them.
Can you please give me the calculations for 6,500 gross monthly income, self-employed at $87 for a cash
You get nothing. Good day,
cash
sir.
medical support?
You said 6,500, Judge?
Yes, ma'am.
At 20%, that calculation would be $980.
Okay. Ms. Garcia, is there anything else you would like to address the court before I make my ruling?
No, ma'am. Thank you.
Last word from the
Wow.
state?
This is why you show
Nothing
up to
further, Judge.
court.
Based on the testimony and evidence before this court, I will grant the modification. I will confirm the child support review order as is up until April 1st, 2026. I will modify the child support amount to $980 with a cash medical support of $87, with those obligations to all begin April 1st, 2026. I am going to deny the non-disclosure request. Mr. Reyes is ordered to pay court costs as billed. Is there anything else you need from me, Ms. Bragg?
No, Judge.
Then that will conclude the hearing. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Goodbye.
And may Ms. Garcia be excused?
Yes, she's excused. Next. Next. Which one is next? I know there's another one for us to watch. It happened today. No, it was yesterday. Katie 9. Be careful in Storming, Illinois. That was a very interesting case. That is often hard to prove. The OAG often doesn't entertain any part of that. That was different. Let's say different. Oh my god. Oh my god. As I'm ruining the screen. Anyways, let's continue. Mac, nice to see you. Okay. That was weird for Texas, right? It was weird for Texas. So you know what? We're leaving Texas. We're heading up to Michigan. Michigan. I said Michigan, Judge. Show cause, friend of the court, show cause hearings. Just a reminder for you, we're gonna watch this. It'll be, another half hour or so, and then we will be, oh my god, your 2 kitties! MB got 2 kitties! I love it! That is so exciting! So exciting! Goodbye, Hector. Take your leave, good sir. Remember, we'll be back tomorrow around about the same time, a little bit later.
Yeah.
Thank you, Judge. Of course. Okay, so in the matter of Catherine Rink versus Michael Lewis, that's been adjourned to April 20 at 8 a.m. In the matter of
4:20.
Shalisa McAnally versus Michael McAnally, that's been adjourned to April 20th at 8 a.m. If I call your name, then you can leave. In the matter of April Martin versus
Amazing.
Jonathan Emmett, file number 2018-45884 DP, that's been adjourned to April 13 at 8 a.m.
DP.
In the matter of Ashley O'Brien versus Trevor Schellenberger, file
Always
number
an Ashley.
21-49052 DS, that's been adjourned to April 13 at 8 a.m. All right, in the matter of Jamie Smith versus Dustin Sharp. Jamie Smith, want to come up to the podium? Is Dustin Sharp here as well?
Dustin.
All right.
Dustin.
This is file number 2007-31555 DS. So Ms. Smith, we are here. Okay, so we're here on a show cause. We were last here on December 1 of 25, and I adjourned to January 12. And we adjourned to today.
I was here on the 12th.
Yeah, I know. And then we adjourned to today, and you were ordered to pay $100 a month for child support because this is an arrearage. And we don't have any notice that you've made any payments.
I have a receipt. I just made a payment, $200.
Okay, so you haven't been making it, but what did you make a payment for?
I made a payment weeks ago for $200
Okay, where'd you make that
at the front of the court office.
at? Okay, whose case is this? Is this yours, Mr. Anderson?
No, it's not. It's Enforcement Officer Bowie's, but I do see in the computer that there was a $200 payment made on the 3rd of March.
Okay, so, I will count that as February, March. But you're gonna need to pay $100 a month till you pay it off. It's just an arrearage. Do you have an income tax return coming?
No, but my fiance is gonna let me use part of his to pay.
Okay, all right, so I'm gonna set this out to April 20, just to make sure you make that April payment.
420?
Okay.
All right, and then if you pay it off, that would be great. So April 20th at 8 AM.
Okay. And now if I do get it paid off before then, do I still have to come in?
No.
Okay.
Yep, so perfect, thank you.
Thank you.
You guys, I can't wait until the
In the
bumper
matter
comes back into
of-
style. I think it's right around the corner.
Mr.
Mike.
Lewis, good morning.
Mike
Um,
Lewis.
yours-
There's always a Mike.
Yours is adjourned to April 20th. Did you update a phone number and everything with friend of the court? Who's your caseworker, Mr. Lewis?
Think it's Marshoni.
Okay,
Marshoni.
but Mr. Anderson, so Mr. Lewis, if we get a valid phone number for you, the caseworker is required to call and either tell you or leave a voicemail for you when it's been adjourned. So yours has been adjourned to April 20th. Do you want me to give you a breakout room with Mr. Anderson just to make sure we have an updated number?
Sure, Mr. Anderson. Sure.
Yep, Mr. Anderson's working with me today, so I'm going to, like I said, April 20th at 8 AM, but if it's being adjourned, they will call you like the Friday before to let you know you don't need to zoom in.
Well,
So,
okay, well, sometimes that doesn't happen and I don't like them warrants, so.
yeah, I know, but if you get that call, I mean, I'm always glad that you show up, so. You're all set with me. I'm gonna open up a breakout room and just verify your phone number and make sure your voicemail can take messages. So there you go.
Thank
Go
you.
ahead and join that. You're
Make sure
welcome.
your voicemail's ready to receive. Ready to receive.
All right, Janet Ladd versus Mark Ladd. Mr. Ladd, you want to come on up? Well, let's see. There you go. All right, come on up to the podium, and this is file number 2010-34945DM. So let's see what's going on, Mr. Ladd. We were last here on January 12. You were present. I adjourned today to give time for Social Security disability claim to move forward. And we're looking for an update on your worker comp claim. So this is still charging, which is the issue. And it's gone up over 10,000 now, which is the level at which they could charge you with the felony.
Over 9,000.
So why don't you give me an update on what's going on your disability stuff?
I had a phone call with them. And when they,
Hold on, we're gonna move the microphone because your voice is at a low octave and we don't pick it up as well. Thank you.
We gonna move the mic.
I had the phone call a while back about, because you were telling me the last time I was here that you wanted to make sure that I paid what is when I got money. They have said that they're gonna have all the checks sent to her with a new appointee.
You
Somebody,
guys speak up. I can't hear you.
somebody other than me is gonna handle their money.
So you're gonna have a payee.
Yes,
Who's your payee?
What?
don't know. I haven't got that yet. But
So they're appointing a payee for you? Can I see that, please? Sorry.
Hi, Bonsai.
Mr. Lewis, you're all set. Thank you.
And sorry, Mac, I will stop sexting you. I'm sorry.
All right, so Mr. Anderson, I'm on with Mr.
That's
Ladd.
Hopefully
So I have paperwork he brought today.
Okay, you're good.
Who's Lenny Ladd?
Daughter.
Okay.
The person I'm paying child support to.
No, this is, okay, so this doesn't have anything to do with your disability. It just means that you've been approved for disability, right?
Yes,
And-
sir, you have to speak up, please.
Speak up.
We're required to record everything if we can't.
Everybody's usually
Me
telling me I'm
too.
talking too loud.
So the only people that are loud in courtrooms are attorneys, right? Everybody else is pretty quiet. So, Mr. Ladd, have you
pretty
received a
loud.
disability check?
No, will not until second week of June.
Second week of June. And
After
then,
we get it, it's 6 months.
okay, and then, but they're gonna give you back pay. Yeah, that's usually the way it goes and so this shows that your daughter is also going to get a payment through your disability. So, and that helps, but you still have an arrearage and that doesn't go away. So, Mr. Anderson, this is your file, correct?
Correct.
All right, so he did bring this documentation in. So, does she get disability or is this a payment from you?
I guess it's from me. She doesn't get disability.
Do you have any paperwork showing your approval?
No, I brought that because that was the most recent I got compared to other people.
But you don't have anything that says you've been approved and your payments will start in June?
Not with me, no.
But do you have something like that?
Tell you the
Good night,
truth, I'm not
John.
sure if
Have a
that was
great
what was
night
told
and
me on the
great
phone or
show.
if that's what I got in the mail.
Okay, all right, so, all right.
And
But I am
I think
approved,
she may have dyed her hair, but maybe it's more just like angles. Sometimes the lighting makes it look more or less gray. Or maybe she went to her friend Lisa and got a rinse. Stranger things have happened. Not to throw Lisa under the bus.
But I brought that because I thought that was all that you needed.
No, this shows that they're gonna make a payment to her. So there's a couple things that are gonna have to happen. Once you get approved for Social Security disability, you're gonna have a friend of the court referee hearing. They'll look at what she's being paid and whatever else. But I do want you to go down to front of the court and give them a copy of this for Mr. Anderson. And Miss Adams, do I have a June date available?
June is too
Like maybe
far
third week
away.
of June?
Why are people trying to
This is
plan
for
shit in
KCC
June?
show cause.
Yes, ma'am. Like the
Too
22nd?
long.
22nd
And
at
not like 3
8:15.
months.
All right, so we're gonna set this for June 22nd at 8:15. And that should give you time to get paperwork in the mail that's gonna say you're approved. As soon as you get that, you'll get something that tells you what your monthly payment is. Once you get that, you need to come straight to the front of the court and give Mr. Anderson a copy of that.
Not straight to you, straight.
You go to him.
Basically.
I mean, you may get that letter next week, next month, whatever. So then you're gonna get a copy of that to Mr. Anderson and probably have to petition for a referee hearing, because they gotta reevaluate, and you're probably, well, Mr. Anderson, you probably do a financial intake, right? Because they gotta recalculate your child support.
Yeah, he'll want
understand.
to,
Oh, thank
he'll
you.
want to have a hearing on that.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah,
You'll
and-
want to have a hearing on that. Bounce away, Paisley. Probably because I've had a few monsters today. Hope you're doing well. 27 months. That's definitely OG around here. Oh, and that check mark always looks good. Even if Streamlabs refuses to recognize it, I love it. Looking good. Nice to see you.
Mr. Anderson can tell you, give you the paperwork, whatever you need for that. And so give him a copy of that today. Go down there and have them make a copy for him. And then when you get the other paperwork showing what your payment's gonna be and all that, you gotta bring it back and give him a copy of that and set it for hearing to have child support recalculated, because it'll be different, right? And if you don't do that hearing, it's gonna keep ticking away at that 397, and you don't want that. All right, so, you know, you may want to petition for that hearing now and get some paperwork from your attorney or something, but, all right, so we're gonna come back June 22nd at 8:15, okay? And, just go down there and take that paperwork to him, all right?
All right.
All right, thank you. Okay, Rebecca Krutz versus Aaron Krutz. Aaron Krutz, why don't you come on up? This is file number
Aaron, come on up. Mike is here, he's gonna judge you.
2018-45207-DM.
Oh, never
have
mind.
Aaron
I
Krutz.
lied. He's leaving, Aaron. Mikey's leaving us. He won't judge you. That makes me sad. I was just getting all bouncy.
Present in person. So Mr. Krutz, all right, so Mr. Krutz, we're here on a failure to pay child support. You have an arrearage of $12,047.62. In Michigan, you can be charged with a felony once it hits around the $10,000 level. And that's carries like a maximum penalty of up to 4 years in prison. So this is your second show cause. The last payment we had was in January of last year, 25. So are you currently employed?
I am.
Where are you working at?
I work through a contract agency. It's called eShift.
Are you a 1099?
I don't know what that means.
Do they take taxes out of your paycheck?
No.
So you get every year, you'll get a slip that says 1099 to file your taxes, and you got to pay your own taxes out of it.
Okay.
Yeah, does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so how much do you make a week?
It depends, because I'm like picking up at different facilities. So I could be working first shift on a Monday or a third shift on a Wednesday, or, you know, worst case scenario, not work the whole week at all.
Okay, so sir, your child support set at $525 a month. Have you petitioned for a referee hearing to get it lowered?
I got the paperwork right now. I should have done it a long time ago. People
Yeah.
Telling me to, and I'm gonna go forward with that.
Well,
I would just like to talk to enforcement officer or somebody, because I got so many questions I want to ask.
like what?
Like,
How do you open peanuts that are in the shell? That's a question that he might have. What do you think his questions are going to be? Put them in the chat, baby. Hi, Naybell. Nice to see you. What do you think he's going to ask? Billy Buzz Smith, what do you think he's going to ask? He has so many questions. So many questions, people. So many questions. I think it has something to do with a gas station. Can we do our child exchange at the gas station? That is an ode to Cellulite Yoga Pants and our what were those first appearance dockets, and how do you solve a problem like Maria or make a baby without a partner, Adam? I think they have science for that. I think so. I don't know. Let's find out what his questions are.
I need to go in front of a referee. I want my child support lower, because I can't, that's just way too much money for me. And it has been.
Okay, but you got the paperwork.
Right.
So you got to file that.
I will.
Till you file it, nothing's going to happen with it.
I understand.
Okay, what are your other questions?
Well, I don't know if you can answer them, but like, I'm not trying to get out and paying nothing. I just want it lowered. Like, I would say like last year, I don't know, last year I made maybe like let's just say 35,000. My ex-wife, she's remarried and stuff now. And, you know, just her alone, she makes over 130,000. And she's been making that kind of money for years now. But it's my fault because I haven't filed the paperwork. I understand that, but, you know, and I'm just stuck now. I got, you know.
So Unfortunately, your situation is not uncommon. People just don't do anything and then wonder why they end up getting charged with a felony. So, Mr. Kratz, go file the paperwork. Sit down there and fill it out and file it for an income review. You're probably entitled to a free one. It's a 2018. So you can get an income, a financial intake. And they'll reevaluate child support. And if you don't, is he eligible for one, Mr. Anderson? I'm gonna
It
guess he
appears-
hasn't done it, huh?
It appears he is.
So is he file that up here or downstairs?
He can file that at the clerk's office for review.
Yeah, so you're gonna go down to the clerk's office and say you need to file paperwork for a financial intake. And here's the deal, you gotta do what they ask. So you're gonna get paperwork for the front of the court. It's gonna say, we need your last couple W-2s. You probably don't have a W-2, you have 1099s. So you're gonna have to hand in those 1099s.
That's
Your
incredible.
last couple paychecks, and you gotta follow through. You gotta hand that stuff in when it's due, which will be before the hearing. And then you gotta show up for the financial intake, right?
Yes.
Okay, so, you know, I see a lot of people just don't do anything. And then it just keeps going up. And understand that arrearage isn't gonna go away because you haven't done this in a year and a half, but you know, it might help going forward. So I'm gonna adjourn this to April 20. I want at 8:15. I want you to go to the end of the hall. I want you to go to the clerk's office, say the judge told me I need to request a financial intake. And then fill out the paperwork right there and hand it in. Make sure your address is up to date with front of the court. Make sure that the clerk's office has your right address. I have East Maumee Street.
Yes.
Okay, good. And then when you come back on April 20, I want to know that you have made 1 payment.
Yes.
And 2, that you made this, scheduled this hearing. Okay,
We'll do that.
all right. If you don't get paperwork in the mail in a couple weeks, call every week to check. Okay, all right. So April 20th, I want to see a payment because you're working.
I am.
All right, so pay us some money. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
What are you here for?
I think it's a no show cause for the last 3 times. Armando Day.
So I don't have you today. Mr. Anderson, hold on, come up to the podium real quick.
We love our dad.
So, what is mom's name?
Jersey Garza.
Jersey Garza,
Jersey,
and you're
that didn't throw
Armando
you for a loop?
Damon.
Jersey.
Let's see what's going on. You might have, are you paying?
Yeah, I've been paying every week.
So it probably got dismissed, so hold on.
Sir, is it DAMON?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Jersey. Damon. God, how did I scratch my boob like this? Like it's a full-on scratch. You can see it. You can see it. Thank you, Cherry. We appreciate you watching. Even if you don't talk much, that's okay. Baby. We love our lurkers. Sometimes they go berserkers. But feel free to talk as much or as little as you feel as you feel. While the judge looks for Jersey. I hear it's on the other, oh no, it's on the East Coast, right? Right? Yeah. It's on the ocean. They have a pier. I've heard about the pier. Judge is unimpressed. Are you gonna talk, Judge, or just let me fill the silence? Fill the silence! I might buy a mop today. How
Was it
sad.
dismissed, Mr. Anderson, or?
Interrupts me now.
It does
when I
not
talk about my
appear
fucking
it was
mop.
dismissed. I'll have to get with Daryl and see what he wants to do with this moving forward, but I'm guessing with the payments that are being made, he's making payments, just not full amount payments.
What's his monthly amount?
534.
What's his arrearage?
5,764.
So you're making payments, that's good. You're not making your full amount.
trying to average about 100 a week around there.
But your payment is how much?
500.
So if you're paying 100 a week,
534.
you're coming up short every month and your arrearage is growing, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And so, is this a different job than you had when your income was calculated?
It's just because I just finished in school. So
Doesn't matter.
it's not the same hours, so.
Okay.
That's why I'm coming up a little short, but
Okay.
everything should be getting wrong, so.
All right. When I was in college, I had to work 2 jobs to make ends
Yeah,
meet.
I know.
So you do what you got to do, especially if you got a baby, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So, you got to do something, make sure you're making your payments. And when do you graduate?
Should be at the end of the month.
What are you going to do?
My barbering license.
Okay, good.
Barber.
Good. All right. So, remember, even if you start doing that and you got to probably do a financial intake, but
That's what I was gonna ask you about, because this is on my other job that I paid the 500.
yeah, you got to go down to front of the court or down to the clerk's office
Well,
and
when I had my arranging, they declined it because they said it was my choice to go to school.
yeah.
So it's the same price then, so I keep paying the same price?
So if you choose to make less money, then they're probably not gonna lower your child support, right?
Yeah.
So, that's what I mean, pick up a weekend gig or something like that, doing something and try to make that work. And even when you become a barber, if you don't make enough money,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to do something else until you build up that clientele, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Is this your only child support case?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. No more.
I know, my taxes should be coming anytime soon, so that should be the back pay. should be
Taxes
possibly
and
paid up.
condoms.
Are
sir.
you
Buy
talking about your income
condoms.
tax?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we like to take that. So-
Yeah, that's why I said
Yeah,
I
yeah.
get most of it.
Okay, so try to make more payments, okay? Maybe get a weekend job or something, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, I appreciate
And
it.
you'll get
Also,
something in the
they
mail
don't
if they adjourn it out, all right?
Thank you.
They
Bye.
don't even count.
What is that file number, please?
What is that file number, please?
That is it's a 2021 049014.
Okay, thank you. All right,
Yep.
that concludes our front of the court docket. Thanks, Jeff.
Oh my
Yep, thank you.
God. It does.
Thanks,
conclude
Rhonda.
It actually almost concludes our evening as well. We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to talk a little bit about that. So he was choosing to go back to school, which, everybody encourages all the time. But he basically, what about the next case? Oh, Courtney. I got to write a song about that. But anyways, I'm going to go buy a mop. That's how you know my birthday's coming up soon and I'm deep into my 30s. And I'm thinking, maybe I'll buy myself that $40 mop. And look at Dwight saying, you should. I caught it with my boobs. Thank you for the 2. I don't want to leave. But we are back at it again tomorrow, so don't you worry. For our regular end of the week extravaganza. Paisley's your sister's name. Oh my God, I'm a sister named Paisley. How exciting. Anyways, I don't know what kind of mop I want. Well, I do know what kind of mop I want. Also, I want to go to my happy place again. We all know one of my very happy places is Costco. It's close to me, sort of, like via highway. But still, I enjoy Costco. And I've been eyeing this mop. So, we'll see. Maybe I'll splurge on myself and buy a $40 mop. Look out, Costco. That's right. Look out, Costco. Early birthday, thank you. Oh, if I buy it, I will. Show it off. I also need to, did you time Billy out? Oh, shit. Billy, it's okay. You're in a void space right now where you may not be able to communicate. but we still love you. It's not personal. Cellulite Yoga Pants has done this before, and it's okay. We don't moderate like that around here, so we take the time. You just deleted what he said? Okay. Billy, I retract what I just said, except if it was true. But it's not true. She just deleted what you said by accident. We don't really delete things around here. Birthday plans. Oh my God, MB, you're too sweet. You sent me a PP for the mop. I love you so much. Oh, mop plans made. Woo! I'm so excited. Thank you so much. You are so sweet. Billy said it's good. It is good. It's good. It's all good all around here. Birthday plans, probably hanging out with you guys, because my birthday's on a Wednesday and we hang out on Wednesdays. So we'll have a party. Let's have a party. I think that's what we're going to do. It's going to be great. Uh-oh. Vicky's been secretly doing that? Vicky? No, I'm just joking. The heart catch on my boobs. I love it. MB, I'm jealous of the kitties. I hope you enjoy your time with your kitties. I hope... I love pussy time. I'll just say that. I love me some pussy time. So thank you again for the pee-pee. I know you didn't, Vicky. I'm joking, honey. I love you guys so much. Thank you for keeping me here. I'm going to post tomorrow's video tonight, so just keep that in mind. Cherry, thanks for being here, saying something. Thanks for being here so long. I do remember the time that CYP banned MB. I remember the time that Cellulite Yoga Pants phone broke, and it was like going crazy. I remember there was a time when Bill had something happen too. Anyway, you all know that we love y'all. Please do me a favor. In the meantime, we're gonna make me laugh. Anyways, do me a favor. In the meantime, remember that I love you and I'm proud of you. And I will see you in the next video. Go see John tonight. I know he hasn't been feeling well, but he's back at it again. I think he's getting all dolled up. All dolled up. I love it. Anyways, love you. Bye. Bye. Damn it. It takes so long sometimes. Why? Why, when I try to say goodbye? Why?
Wisdom.